that time of year.
Everything's turning green.
The woods are coming alive from winter.
You're awake at 4 a.m.
Anxious to step foot in the outdoors.
For the first time since deer season.
You're sitting at the base of a tree.
As the sun rises, a turkey gobbles.
And he doesn't even know you're there.
Spring gobbler season.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
Oh, it's on.
It is on.
Welcome to Droppin TV. I'm John.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Jason.
I'm Brian.
I'm Tyler.
We're here with the 2013 season. I know for myself that I'm a new member of the crew. I know Courtney was added on as well.
Yep, I was just added in February, and I'm really excited to be part of a really great group of guys that are patient enough to bring a girl into the group because, let's face it, girls aren't really as popular outdoors.
Oh, you still had a couple cool encounters.
Yeah, Tyler and I, we just went out. It was the second day to hunt for turkeys. We were on a lot of birds, but we just couldn't get a really good shot at them.
Well, I know Tyler and his dad ran into some birds this year. They put in the work, they went up, they roosted them, they got everything set up, and they got some great footage of that coming in, so looking forward to you guys watching that. Let's take a look at that footage.
Pennsylvania spring gobbler season, and we should have had a bird down by 6:45, but this is all we got to show for it, is an empty shotgun wad. I don't know what happened. The bead was on him. He was in full strut. I maybe should have clocked and made him raise his head, but I didn't, and we're trying to get everything on video, and I don't know what to say. I guess we got a miss on video. So now it's my turn to learn how to run this camera, and Tyler's turn to shoot.
If he would have been a little bit lower,
would have nailed
would have
it.
wanted the dust. But we reviewed the footage and we looked, and it was a Jake. And it looks like a gobbler. Everything looks like it is a mature bird. He's got the head, everything. The gobble sounded great. His tail feathers tell a different story.
Yeah.
I mean,
So maybe it's a good thing he did miss,
well, that's what he said. He didn't want to say it on camera because he's like, I don't want to say I'm glad I missed a Jake. But he missed it, and I'm glad because I don't really like killing Jakes. I like to get those, birds mature and everything else,
yeah.
and do it that way. But it was,
Wasn't meant to be.
It was a good hunt.
Now, we know Tyler's dad had missed it earlier in the season, first week, and that happens to all of us. It's not really that big of a deal. I know it's happened to me personally, and I know some others it's happened to. But there was another hunt that Tyler was telling me about, and I know he sat down and talked to you about it. I wasn't there, so fill me in.
Tyler was telling me about how last year him and his dad went out, and Tyler killed a bird, and then a couple hours later his dad managed to kill one out of the same blind, same spot. They didn't move one bit. And I thought it was a really cool story that they were able to keep it in the family like that, keep that tradition going, and you can't beat memories like that.
Heck no.
Me and my dad did go out last year, and last season, as everybody knows here in Pennsylvania, was terrible for the most part. It was warm early, like all of April was in the 60s. I don't think we bagged this bird. I think it was the third week of the season, I think. And we actually set up in a blind in a field, just inside the woods. And we're sitting there, and I actually get mine at 5 or 6. We sit there and wait, and just as we're ready to give up, my dad puts one down with a better shot than mine at like 20 yards. Same spot, 3 hours later. It's pretty sweet.
Can't beat it.
Check it out.
He's up there to the left. He should come right out up there and be able to see the decoy for sure. He's coming. Yeah. Come on. You beat me by 5:59. Let's just sit here. Because there's other gobblers. There's more back behind them. I think it was those Jakes.
I didn't hear anything there.
They're up in the old Bowman's field.
There we go.
we were gonna leave.
My gosh, I was gonna give them till like 9 o'clock. It's 8:50.
That's unbelievable. I just happened to look over and they never made a peep. Tyler killed this bird at 5 minutes to 6 this morning. Came out all by itself and went right to the pretty boy decoy, and he made a nice shot and killed that bird. And we stayed in here, and we were going to give him just a little bit more time. And about 10 minutes at 9 now, we looked up and there were 3 more longbeards who come down the road along the edge of the field. And giving this decoy a little bit of movement, it sucked them right in, and they went right to it. And shot the biggest one of the 3. And there's still 2 in here. So we've had a really good morning. Not a double like we were hoping, but 2 in one day. That's quite an accomplishment.
It was really the movement hooked both birds. Really,
It did. Until we pulled on the line, made the decoy move. They actually were acting like they were going to leave, but as soon as that decoy moved, they were right on it. Not a lot of footage prior to the kill, but these birds around here have seen decoys, been shot at over decoys, and you give them too much time and they're going to slip away and you're not going to get a shot. So we pretty much believe in getting the kill when you can get the kill, because if you don't, you're not going to get it. This one I just shot, they gobbled after he shot this bird this morning, and we actually got out of the blind and went after him, and they just shut up. And I think we found out why. After we got out here and recovered my bird, there was a hen standing up here in the hill, and I think she may have been the reason why they shut up. And they just ended up coming back here, and we saw the rest. So,
yeah, they worked us this year. We're not. It's usually the first 2 or 3 days we're done with all of our tags. And it's been what, 2 weeks?
I hunted 9 days before killing my first bird. The season came in 2 weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago. So it's been a long season. We had warm weather early in February and into March, and it looks like a lot of the breeding was done then. This week is the second week of the season, but it's kind of like the end of May and not the middle of May. The birds, a lot of times they're only gobbling on the roost, and by 6 o'clock in the morning it's done. They shut up and you don't hear them again. We'll take what we can get, and it's been a good year. So thanks for being with us.
Thanks for watching the first new episode for 2013. I know we've had fun doing it. These guys all love doing this stuff, getting out there, making the footage and getting it out to you guys. I had fun, and I can't wait to take some more film. I know everybody else is excited to do the same.
Yep, and we have a lot of great upcoming footage for y'all, so make sure you stay tuned.
So you have to ask me questions whenever you feel a chance to have a good question. Ask it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So
I don't have any.
well, you'll get some.
Thanks for watching the first ever new episode of Droppin on TV. I know that's not how I'm supposed to say, but
Sorry.
done.